far, but let's see if mousesports can change their pistoling fortune. There's an HE on Dexter. A little bit interesting, but Shiro and Hobbit are shutting this down once more. And this is looking dire again. They may have just taken A. What's going to be planted? Frozen gets a follow-up kill, so suddenly it's looking much better, especially with a late flank coming through from Rops. The ever-present Lurker is working his way through mid, and they just want to delay long enough for Rops to get in position, and here he is! There's one! It was actually Acor to get the kill, and Acor to get the second as well. Mouse, if you don't enforce that kind of late Lurker, that mid presence, teams are way too quick to abandon and fully commit to fighting an A-ramp. Take Acor! Speaking of A-ramp, will drop 2 bodies with the AWP over here. He's looking for a third as well, just on the other side of smoke. It's going to be Frozen instead. Actually,
yeah, this is just made insane.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he was tucked in on the left corner, not directly below him, but it does end up catching him off guard either way. So it's all on Axel. Acor, he must have heard you saying he had a bit of a quieter map on Inferno, because he comes in and hits 2 ridiculous shots above that smoke over on ramp. And he takes him off the angle, forces the shot to be took at that point, which unfortunately actually gives away his position now. So they are at least going to be cautious of that as they move up the ramp. But it still ends up being the open players as they push in. But there wasn't a second smoke put down, so never mind. There's plenty of room for Napany to work with. He's trying to stop that bomb plant, but he's not able to get it done. And actually ends up going down in the smoke eventually to the Mach 10. They have at least managed to hang on to the man advantage for now, so that's the main thing that matters. But obviously the bomb is in play, and suddenly the time is working against Gambit, despite having that man advantage. Oh, and yeah, they want to go real quick. Decent trade up close on BMAS. Watch through the smoke that Inters was able to pull that one back, so a great find. But Dexter and Acor ready for the double peek. They want to try and swing in together. It's actually planted around the corner. This must be some sort of miscommunication, surely. Oh, he actually gets that kill. There was no K either on Inters. So, that's unfortunate.
I mean, that's really odd, right? Towards opposite corners, not able to spot each other just yet. Come see it here, and he's going to spot BMS. That's a huge kill to find early and so much map control. Dexter will try and bring it back, but he's been tagged, he's been dropped. And this side of the map is closed for business. Utility down, a Molotov to hide the fact that there's a player pushing if someone was close enough to hear. This is a great setup. Frozen somehow gets the better of Nafani there, despite the fact that Nafani shot first. Now it's only a 1-man advantage, but Axile is on the fast flank, and time is running out for this take. mousesports needs to hit it now, or they need to be very prepared for Axile to be on their behinds. And they appear to be neither. There's 1, there's 2. The third kill, not quite there, but all but claimed by Axile. He's about to be dead. No chance he gets this kill. Shiro's looking for it. Pistol out, and he's done.
Oh. Yeah, they definitely want to fight this as aggressively as they possibly can.
Yeah.
Oh, the player gets the double. Didn't expect the third player.
Back because he wanted to avoid that one issue. He's back behind the girder. He's not going to be able to be caught off guard easily. And now they've cleared out mid with Rops. It's all into BMAS. BMAS does have the bomb, so maybe he can get a kill and sneak a plant in here, but I think his moment has passed. I think it's gone, and I think he is done for. 5 players.
Napany not having poor starts, then this team is a very scary team. And I mean, they've proven that time and time again. But let's see how it goes for them now as well. It looks like they do want to try and actually challenge. Oh, never mind. They actually want to re-aggress somewhere else. I'm down with this, though. Shiro holding the angle up close while Napany actually takes the peek in. And he only finds 1, sure, but he finds out that there was a couple more players around ramp here, and that's where, well, at least the majority of the presence was for mousesports.
They've got that late lurk in Rops, but it's not really to group up with Rops, having failed to make any inroads towards A, but Axile's holding this angle. Now Rops is going to come looking, and, well, this isn't an option anymore. 13 seconds, it might be a save, to be honest. He's either got to die or save. No in between. BMAS collects 1.
Oh, no.
He's going forward. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. He's going to get clocked. And clocked indeed he is. No money. But Axile's down deep, so they can come back into this angle if they want. Axile would have to throw the utility to set it up. He's going to come looking, just gun out, and it'll work. Acor gets the trade. Now they know they've got Axile pinned into the corner, but they still got to deal with him. And they won't be able to do so easily. Even damage extra onto Acor as he takes him out with a Glock. Health is getting very low. Hobbit still gets that kill on Rops despite being knocked down to 9 points of health. It's a 2v2 now. Frozen is burning. He's melting. And now he's all alone. The loneliest snowman. He'll grab the bomb, but he's coming back to the stairs. He doesn't realize Nafani's gotten under him already. And eventually Nafani's going to realize his position, take the kill. And they move Nafani. trying to silence this aggressive A ramp take, and he has gotten gold. Did they realize he's been tagged? No, he still gets the kill on Frozen. Keeps his Opera alive. That's huge. Gonna try and do more. This is really nicely played, and they've got Hobbit here behind the cement barrels. This is going to be so tough. Hobbit strikes for a kill. Nafani gets another. As soon as they try and zero out one player, they get stabbed from another direction. Shiro with the backstab onto A-Core. You do. You do. And especially when you look at the numbers. I mean, the reality is, if you look at Gambit's Vertigo, they win the majority of the rounds on the T side. As one would know how to shut down this A-ramp take and deal with Rops' aggression in towards mid, and everything changed up. There we go, though. Dexter gets an opening pick. He gets a second as well as he catches Nafani dancing around the smokes, and that's the A site wide open. Rops gets a kill on the flank. So here's what mousesports, this is what was supposed to be happening all map long. They're looking to bookend a very good start, a very mediocre middle part, with a round win right on the end. But Rops won't be part of that. Axile's chased him down. That confirms that there's maximum of one player here on the A site. That is Inters, who's actually going to get aggressive. Instead of playing a retake with his teammate, he wants to get kills on the site proper. Bomb's now been planted. Inters is looking for this. Is he ready for it? Yes, he is. Finds Bemis around the edge of the...
Unfortunately, no nades, no smoke for them to try and actually get in there and stick on towards that bomb. I think they put one down a moment ago, maybe. Actually, yeah, apparently they did, because that was blocking off the angle from the sideway, but it's still going to fall all onto Axile. Gets the 2 kills, and okay, he's just going to look to try and stick it. Frozen, though, with the AK, spams away, and, well, eventually gets the kill. He had actually just taken in towards A. They already have got themselves up, of course, extremely close, but also the rotations have come through from Mouse. They do know what's going on, but they, at the moment anyway, just can't do anything about it. Rops gets one from above the smoke, but that's it. Every other frag goes the way of Gambit as they take full control of A and full control of the round, as it's all onto A-Core. A near impossible 1v4 at this point, and he actually gets caught with the knife out there. Trying to Tough Frozen had it a little bit on those 2 as well. Ooh, did Shiro spot that? No, I don't think he did, but he just spams through.
Oh, this nade's gonna be good. Is that right on the player? Yep. Rops catches that one on the forehead. Now Nafani's found another kill. This is starting to look very bleak indeed for mousesports in this first gun round. They are going to attempt take here towards A, and can Mouse hang on? Can Dexter hang on, to be specific? Well, he gets one and done. Bombs down. Bemis could consider the save. He wants to test it.
Seen, as I said, any resistance really from mousesports. 1 round since that initial streak of 5, and there's at least going to be Bemis getting a frag the whole
on the other side. Quite a shot.
I don't think we really use those over here in building many things.
They're everywhere in Americans.
Yeah, I think I may have went a little bit over while he was tucked in up close. Either way, he's pretty thankful to have not taken any damage from it. The issue is his teammates are not finding the same success. They are being picked apart across the map. Another entry towards A prompts the full hit to complete on this side of the map, and it's going to have to be Bemis who steps up. They tried to flash him over to take a peek and see what can be pulled back, but the answer was nothing. It is now all onto A-Core and Rops to save the day, and there is a small bit from A-Core to give us some hope. The bomb's only going down now as well, to be fair, so they do have the time.
It's too early. You're just going to get chased down on the save, because at this point the money's so good that Gambit's going to hunt. A-Core finds one. Woohoo, nearly gets caught by the second. Axile there, not going to be there in time, and Rops now taking control in mid, might be able to keep his teammates safe if they do come over the mid berm. Does he have the angle on it? Looks like he might. Rops going to collect a kill, and that should be both guns making it through. So good damage, good save, but no round. That's what matters at this point, Dean. Your guns are great, but it doesn't matter. We're going to see aggression up the ramp here. It's Nafani who's leading the charge. He's got players just on the other side. Is he going to get caught? Indeed, he is. A-Core brings him down, but there's a trade onto A-Core. So now it's a big problem here. His position was known, and the shot was hit by Shiro. Frozen is still around, but he's got a lot of responsibility for this site. Frozen and Bemis, and Frozen is gone now. All onto Bemis. Huge pressure on this particular map. Yeah. We're going to have a molly into the back site. That's going to make it very awkward for Rops indeed. He's burning. He's got a peek, and he doesn't get a kill. Damage done, but damage is not good enough at this juncture. Bomb's going to go down. Dexter dropping mollies, smokes to cover them off. Gotta try for the hero play. 19 seconds to go, but he cannot deny the bomb plant. The nade, good, but it's not on the low HP player. That's Inters out by the stairs, and now coming through the smoke, Hobbit should catch him. Looking for the close-up player, and Hobbit indeed does have the first, all into Bemis. A 1v3, and he's going to attempt the hero play, but playing out on the edge is Hobbit. Oh, nearly gets the kill just with the spam, but Bemis, he'll take one, and then press on in. As the kit no longer has utility, and Shiro, with that cover gone,
difficult scoreline to come back from. I mean, I never start believing in those comebacks till you hit about 10, 11 rounds, and they're even a good bit from that before it really starts becoming somewhat believable. Again, though, good entries. They had actually lost the player to B-Mouse initially, but flash in towards B, only a sole defender there. They managed to get that trade. And yeah, the bomb goes down. Now it's going to have to be the 4-on-4 retake for mousesports to keep themselves alive in this series. If they don't make it happen, then unfortunately they will be heading down to that lower bracket, and it looks like that's what's going to be happening, Mike. As Acor at least fights a small bit back in, but they're sitting with a man disadvantage.
They need a hero. They need a knight in shining armor, and it's not going to be Acor. He is put...